Have you ever met an autistic person? If you did, you'd probably realize that he or she behaved in a way different from others. Not in the way he looked, but in the way he thought, behaved and reacted.
The interesting part is that if you meet another one, you would be even more surprised to notice the huge difference between these two. So the question here is that if they are experiencing the same problem, why are they different from each other?
The main reason as to why each and every one of them are unique is because they all experience autism on a different level. That's why they need to be educated by passionate specialists who take care of them on a one-to-one basis, because their needs are so different. For example, one might have problems in changing actions or focusing, whereas the other might have repetitive behaviors. As you can see, we can never make a sweeping statement about these special people, but it might be possible to compare their brains with ordinary ones.
Back in the mid-1980s, researchers considered the human brain as a sort of black box. There were no way to watch the activity going on inside. That's why they had to bring volunteers together in order to run behavioral tests on them. Then the magic happened. In the late 80s and early 90s, it became possible to image the brain activity. Functional MRI and PET scans began to show which parts of the brain became active when people see pictures, read words, or think about certain things. So scans of people without autism have shown that in a typical brain, the activity in areas near the front is synchronized with the activity in the areas towards the back.
Scientists stated that they all knew in some vague way different parts of the brain would work together, but to find that beautiful sort of rhythmic dance was a really eye-opening moment. But when they began to study the brains of people with autism, they realized that the beautiful rhythm was not always there. It became quite clear when autistic individuals did some mental tasks in the scanner, like remembering faces. There was a lack of synchrony between the frontal lobe and the posterior areas. So, simply put, autistic individuals have a lack of communication and coordination in their brainwaves. That's why they tend to pay less attention to faces and having difficulty reading emotion for themselves. The problem might be traced to tracks that connect key areas in the front side of the brain to key areas in the back side. The whole concept is like internet, which would be nothing without cabling and Wi-Fi.
After spending some time at an autistic school named Yarınlar için Rehabilitasyon Merkezi, we discovered that these people see the world through rather a beautiful and different perspective. Actually, we admire their characteristics. Keep things as simple as possible equals living a life that is full of unconditional love and laughter. So I guess they are more perfectly built than what I am, hidden genes that teach us a different way to see and live a life to the max.